moving on. I wanted to talk about depression. Have you noticed, before I even get into what depression is and stuff,
Yeah.
have you noticed that on TikTok, on Instagram, maybe Facebook, I don't know, because I don't even know who uses Facebook.
I ain't got Facebook.
But yeah, I don't know, you huh?
You got Facebook?
I've got Facebook, but I don't use it.
Yeah, I don't think you did still.
No, I don't. On social media, have you noticed that a lot of motivational vids are super duper on trend? And when I say motivational vids, I mean even like
music playing in the background. And
could be music playing in the background. It could be a podcast like me and you doing it, and we're giving like a little word, and someone's just clicked up that word, put a little bit of music in it.
Yeah,
whatever it is.
That's good though. I like that.
No, I love it. But what that led me to question is, why are motivational vids trending on social media now? Because if you look back I'd say 3 or 4 years, the last couple of years during the pandemic as well, is really like ramped up. But before that, pre-pandemic,
It wasn't really a thing.
It wasn't a thing to really just see bare motivational vids trending like that. That wasn't really a thing. There was people that would do motivational speeches and blah, 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 but it wasn't like the trend. Do you get what I'm saying? So why do you think now motivational vids are trending on social media?
I was going to say, because the pandemic thing, that's a big thing. Like, I think that's the cause of a lot of stuff. Like, a lot of good stuff though. Like,
you mean shifting attitudes?
Yeah.
Okay,
I feel like that's the pandemic. Like, I mean pandemic, I mean like early, so like 2020. Like, that's been like the cause of a lot of growth for a lot of people, and like just a lot of
myself included
in general. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, it was kind of a journey. So in terms of like even just being in the house all day, it just got a bit boring and not be able to go anywhere. I feel like videos like that kind of aided that and kind of gave everyone that hope of like, right, like, you kind of just have to go through this and like things like that.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, even with the emergence of like TikTok, which kind of emerged 2020, like blew up like 2020. Like, I think that is another reason for it. It's like it kind of went hand in hand.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So like,
well, it's funny because
so even now TikTok, you just started to use it.
Yeah.
And now you've probably seen that, right? This ain't actually that bad. Like, it's alright.
It's alright still. Well, one thing I will touch on, I don't know if I spoke about it previously, but did you know that on TikTok in China, the algorithm does not really promote like dancing and all that stuff. It also promotes like people doing engineering works and mechanical things.
Is it?
And
that's good.
like things where you can really actually have skills that could benefit the country. Whereas in the West, our TikTok algorithm rewards freestyles, dancing, funny videos, like just stuff that's not so serious.
Yeah.
And Andrew Schultz from Brilliant Idiots, the podcast with Charlemagne and that, he was saying that basically the idea is, and obviously bearing in mind TikTok is made by who? The Chinese.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
Probably.
Yeah, it is. I believe so anyway. I'll do a Google right now. We're talking about, basically he was saying that the Chinese have purposely made the algorithms that way because they like the idea that over here, that's what's on trend, that's what's influencing us. So more people continue to dance, TikTok, have fun, do music and stuff. Whereas over there, they're like, we want our people to be getting influenced to do engineering.
Exactly.
And to build
be
shit.
more knowledgeable,
And to have skills that can actually help our country grow worldwide. It's just food for thought, innit? Because sometimes, I know you must have experienced it on Instagram or wherever, where you might post certain things and no one sees it, and then you post something you think, no one's going to see it, and bare people see it. And
the traction is different. Like, it's different traction.
You think you can control it as well.
Yeah, the Western world is more like, it's easier for that though.
Yes.
I feel like Asian countries are more strict and more tunnel vision on things, which isn't bad, but I feel like it just doesn't allow you to grow like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, even in terms of that, like you said, the algorithms are more like in terms of like get towards education, which I don't think is a bad thing, but like it's just a bit boring. Which I think obviously people will probably soon to realize that our lives are just not our lives, but obviously what we're watching is just what we're consuming is just educational content, which that's not good for your brain.
What?
Just educational content. Like,
why not?
Too much of something's never good, bro.
But why is so?
Not just even.
Do you feel like you can become too educated?
Not too educated, but like
keep going.
If that's all you're thinking, if that's all you're thinking about, essentially to me that's just a bit. Like I said, it's just a bit tunnel vision. You know what I mean? And even like with the Western world, as much as we do have the freestyle and stuff and dance and stuff and like comedy stuff, we still do have stuff on how to get better jobs, how to go about getting an apprenticeship, how to go about using your degree for things. Like it's not to say it's not majority of what the content we mentioned, but like there is things that they do that we do as well. Like we've taken into our culture, I'd say. Maybe it's a lot less, but like we still have that, and a lot of people are getting into even teaching people how to cook and things like that.
Yeah,
like a lot of people, even though it's a simple skill, a lot of people don't know how to do it.
No, 100%.
The internet, like TikTok, is there for that, bro.
Because
like,
I would say with like YouTube, stuff like life hacks, like in essence, anyway, everyone agrees you can learn anything on YouTube.
Exactly,
and I think that in itself is a life hack because when like early doors before like YouTube was a thing and that, if you wanted to learn about something, Dad, how do I do this?
Yeah.
Bro, how do I do this? You wouldn't go, oh, do you know what? Siri, how do I X, Y, Z? You wouldn't do that.
Exactly.
Whereas now you can actually do that.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? So it is interesting. It's
very interesting.
It's funny because a lot of people have spoken about this before, but obviously
in terms of what the TikTok thing?
Not even just the TikTok thing.
Oh, the Western world.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But this is what I was gonna say, and why I brought up the thing about the motivational vids and stuff, is that I feel like a lot of stuff we think we're in control of, but we're not really. And one word that's been like pricking my ears throughout the whole like month so far, is illusion. And I've been feeling like a lot of things are just an illusion, bruv. Like we think we have certain things under control, and yeah, man, all you gotta do is just do this amount of times, and did it, bro. Bare things have happened in the last few years to just show me, bruv. It just takes one situation for man to say,
everything,
yeah, doesn't matter if you saved up bare peas, no one can go on flights.
Exactly. Doesn't matter. Fam, doesn't matter if you're earning 39k. That's not enough to private rent.
It's not enough. No.
Nope.
Doesn't matter if you got a 20k deposit, you need 50k now.
Exactly.
Like,
you get it, fam.
All it takes is just, it doesn't matter if you got a car, petrol costs X amount now. Like, all it takes is one thing
to shift the goalpost, bro. Literally,
things shift, and then now that you was 3 steps about to make it, now you're 30. Yeah.
Basically.
So
like, legit.
But back to the, as I said, depression, the motivation, all these things. Depression, give it the term that the NHS said. Depression is a low mood that lasts for weeks or months and affects your daily life. This can be from like family history. You might get depression because of certain family members. It might just be illness and health issues that can cause depression. Could be medication, drugs, alcohol, or it might just be your personality. I will say for myself that I'm an overthinker. I think, and you know this anyway, bro. We grew up. I think about bare shit, and sometimes I can't even stop my own brain and just chill out. And sometimes, even though things are going well for me, I overthink to the point where I start to like leak negative thoughts. If that makes sense. Like you know when you don't have no issue, but you're looking for one now.
Essentially, like something must be wrong here. Like kind of thinking, like
So have you experienced depression? Or being depressed?
I would say, not to say I didn't think it was real. I always thought it was a real thing. But I feel like I said, the first lockdown was when like I've proper like experienced it. Like it was proper difficult, man. I was proper.
What, mentally?
Yeah, bro. Because like, Musi, man's a cool guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was saying man's nonchalant, but like, man has a nice personality. Like, man is vocal.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it, bro. Man can speak. I can like, fam. It's easy for me to speak to people. I like to think, innit? And even to get along with people, I don't think it's mad difficult. But like, lockdown was just like early lockdown was just difficult, bro. Like,
So, but fundamentally,
just staying in the house all day, like, just not being able to go anywhere, like. It's just it just stopped a lot of things, innit? And like it kind of drove man insane, bruv. Like for being real, bruv. And like the thought of just waking up and not having nothing to do kind of put man down, bro. I feel like
you're definitely not saying anything that
everyone else probably didn't experience.
Everyone
anyway,
didn't experience at least once.
Yeah. Even
regardless of their living situation and whatever.
Yeah, bro. And even like you said, like even being overcrowded in the house was a bit difficult and. Just like a lot, it's the small stuff in it which kind of amount to one like a whole issue.
Well, the thing is, what happens is because we're like, for example, now things are back up and running. We're on the move, going here, got this tomorrow, that tomorrow, this yesterday,
Yeah.
Now everyone's out and about again, but when life stops and everyone is around,
it's a bit purgatory. Like
that's
what I felt like. I honestly felt like it was a bit
day,
purgatory, bro. Like we're just in a white screen.
It's a bit tapped because. What happens is you start to realise, like, I'll give you a play. Do you remember when we was younger, yeah? And we used to eat Sunday dinner. You have me, you, Mally or Rick or whatever, dad, whatever, mum, auntie, like after church, blah, blah, blah. Everyone is eating Sunday dinner. Now, I think most people would agree that no one don't really eat dinner at the same time and that.
No, not really.
Especially because everyone's got, for example, like myself, my job finishes at this time. Girl's job, she might be working from home, but she might have to go out.
Yeah.
So by the time that I've come back, she's gone out. And then maybe, I don't know.
Then your mum's gone to church.
Mum's gone to church. So like everyone's timing in that is just all the way out of sync now. So when man's saying, yeah, let's eat dinner today, it's like, I'm not even going to
Or you got to plan for it, like, you know what I'm saying?
Do you know what I mean? So I think it's super interesting because I think as humans, we're sick at distracting ourselves. That's what we're good at. We're sick at finding shit that is meaningless to do, to consume our time and that without realising, but after these distractions go, we're going to be left with our own self.
Yeah, you and your thoughts, bro.
Yeah, so we will actually.
And I can't like. That's another thing that I think
have to deal with
used
ourselves.
to piss man off. Like, and used to, that proper made man depressed was like, just being in a room with you and your thoughts. Give yourself an hour, you'll go crazy, bro. Like you'll go insane.
But why though?
Bro. Because you have nothing to think about. That's the worst thing about it, bro. You have nothing to think about.
All right, I'm not saying, oh, yeah, but you shouldn't feel that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is. What about the people that said, okay, I'm stuck up in the yard, but do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do an Instagram live.
You know what it is though? Like you said, people are good at distracting themselves.
Oh yeah, well that's it.
So
yeah.
essentially like, you have something else to look at, bro. Like,
oh yeah, I'll tell you what's funny, yeah? When the internet goes down.
You can't do anything.
And you've got to live reality and go.
You can't do anything, bro.
Bruv, do you know why? But do you know why me? Yeah, it's weird. Like, obviously, there was a large part, like the early
like
doors
you said,
of lockdown.
Yeah, one thing can shift so much. If the internet goes down, you can't work from home.
Yeah,
you can't. There's a lot of stuff you can't. You can't communicate. You can't access social media. There's just so much stuff you can't do, bro. Like you can't call people, like, bro.
Well, the first part of lockdown. When it was the height of it and no one knew what the hell was going on, regardless if you're a conspiracy theorist or not, me and George didn't see each other for 3 months. As in, like, I saw her, but I didn't touch her. And we kept a distance because obviously hands, face, space. Anyway.
For about 20 seconds.
Anyway, what I'm saying is that was a major impact of our life because even though George is right there, I can't touch her. And even though, like, no one's going to put me in jail if I did.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell is this whole thing's going on, so I can't really take that chance because if I touch her and somehow this magic venom germ goes back to her fam.
This variant.
Yeah, then all of a sudden I've been the cause of that. So, yeah, it is mad still. But when I say the overthinking stuff, what I managed to do is I managed to, okay, buy a kettlebell. I'm going to work out in the yard or I'm going to work out in the park. Work out on the stairs.
Yeah.
Another thing I managed to do, talk to mum.
No, one thing I did though, like that's it. Like you said, I think you do find out a lot about yourself.
Yes.
It's like you do go on a journey of like discovery of like, what do I like? What do I not like? What do I think about when there's nothing to do and things like that? Like even for me,
reading.
I kind of like got back onto football. Not got back on it, but I thought about football. I was like, right, like why did I stop playing and things like that? And then, like you said, even reading, like making yourself more knowledgeable, what you're going to do in the future, more knowledgeable, bro.
That sounded bad.
You cannot trick me. You cannot trick me. But now, making yourself more knowledgeable, like just getting an all-round better feel of you and your environment and things like that. Like.
Okay, so the next question becomes, how do you overcome a depressive state? Because obviously some people, like for me, the longest I've been in a proper like depressed state or funk or mood or whatever is, I would say, like 2 months to a month. That's the longest.
I think it was 2 months for me. So
okay,
like 2-3 months.
Did I say 2 months to a month?
Yeah, 2 months.
2
to a
weeks.
month.
Sorry,
oh,
2 weeks to
okay.
a month. Sorry, that's the longest that I've consciously remember. Like I woke up, I kept the blinds closed. I was eating absolute dog shit food. Like,
That's what I feel like.
I was eating like noodles and spam. Like I was just eating just rubbish. Just
spam's
eating
the
crap.
devil, bro. If you eat spam, you're a bad juice, though. It's nice though, but
yeah, I was gonna say, but
that
nah.
shit is evil, bro.
Nah,
you can't be in that, man.
It's just bare congealed madness.
That's COVID in the can, right there.
That's COVID in the can. But no, yeah, that like I remember consciously that for those 2 weeks to a month, like I was in a very low state. But then, as I said, the question becomes: what for you? You say your thing, and I'll say my things.
In terms of
what things helped you to overcome that? So, because someone could be going through it right now.
What depressive state, man?
Yeah.
Definitely speak to people. I think I should have done that earlier. I don't think I felt like I did, but I didn't go in depth.
Yeah, because you can talk to
So,
people and not say anything.
Yeah, like you can kind of just speak and like you haven't really explained anything. So definitely speak to people and speak to people that you feel you can confide in and understand you. So there's that, and I feel like as well, the thing of, you see how you said do some exercise, bro. That's so key, man. It's so key, bro. It doesn't even have to be nothing crazy, bro. You can go for a walk. You can go for a jog. You can play some golf, bro. Just do something.
Play golf.
No, but bro, just do something though, man. Do something.
Niggas ain't playing golf.
Bro, golf takes a skill, you know.
I'm not saying it don't.
But just do something you enjoy, man. Like, even if it is gaming and that, obviously don't overdo it. You don't want to be sat at a computer all day, bro. But like, just do shit you enjoy, man, and kind of just keep yourself. It's as much as mad as it sounds. Like, do try to keep yourself happy. Like, it's not just saying as mad as it sounds and as difficult as it sounds. Do try to keep yourself happy. But the main thing I'd say though is definitely speak to people, man. I feel like when you get stuff out, you feel a lot better.
Talk to people. Exercise.
Yeah, man.
The one thing that if you're like you've been depressed or whatever, and you might have googled, how do I get out of this funk? Making your bed, is a big thing. Whatever your situation,
add some structure to your life, kind of.
Yeah, like do like one thing. Say okay, forget like and this is something I've recently experienced where man's trying to think like naturally. As I said, I think 5-6 years ahead. However, you've only got today. So instead of going, but what if by the time I forget that. Today, you've woken up, cool. Go and brush your teeth. You've achieved that, cool. Wash your face, cool. Have breakfast. You've achieved that, cool. And I say you've achieved it because remember, there's people that wake up
and they don't get out of bed all day. Man.
They don't get out of bed. They just scroll on the phone, just watching other people live their life and that. Like they're not even living life.
Exactly, yeah.
That's another thing I would say. There's nothing wrong with admiration and inspiration, but stop living through other people.
Mm.
And what I mean by that is I'll take myself for example. I watch loads of podcasts because I love podcasts. I want to do my own podcast. So am I going to just keep watching other people make podcasts? Am I B, start my own one?
Exactly.
And I say that as in stop living through other people. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like you said with football, are you going to just watch football all the time? Or are you going to B, say, actually, I want to play for a team. I want to be respected as a good player.
I want to play at a decent level.
At a level in London or in whatever. I want to do that. Go out and do it. Something that I read the other day as well is a lot of people are afraid to do something new because they know that they have to be shit at it first.
Yeah, but that's...
No, but you get what I'm saying though, innit? As in they're afraid to try it because they're thinking, but people are going to think I'm dead because I just started and...
Yeah, but everyone was though, man. Like, it has to be like that.
Bruv.
I can't like this. I'll be sorry, it has to be like that. It has to.
I'll give you a word, yeah?
It has to.
I'll give you a word, yeah? The other day, I said to someone, I said, blood, I can either A, wait until I think I'm ready, or I can B, just start now.
I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready.
This guy, bro.
They got on my name. Yeah, I'm ready.
These times I thought you were singing SpongeBob SquarePants.
Bro, Zeke, bro, what's wrong with you?
Anywho, no, like you can either A, as I said, watch other people, be a consumer, or you can B, get out there, blood. Try. You might think you're dead, but someone else actually thinks you're mad sick.
Exactly, fam.
You might think you're dead now, but you're actually okay. You just need to refine a few things. But if you never try, you will never know, blood.
Legit.
You get it? So, yeah, me personally, to wrap up the little depression, motivation stuff, it's all about doing stuff. That's what I've learned.
Stepping out of your comfort zone as well.
That's another thing.
Doing things that you've never done before, going places you've never gone to before.
I said it a few episodes ago where I've said to myself, Rob, like, this is kind of hard, like trying to get through this issue and that issue. Then I got through it. Then I realized, Rob, it wasn't even that hard,
Yeah, it's not that difficult, man.
It's not that deep. So now I've got the experience of going through
it. But even if you was to fail, you could have been like, okay, this is what I need to do next time.
Bruv.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
people, I think, and this is why I have a big respect for my own self, because some people don't respect themselves. I respect my own self, I respect you, and I respect the man, them, and people in my circle, because I am around and I see people that they're not afraid to take a shot. Woke up first thing, took a shot.
Yeah.
NSG, don't play with them.
Oh.
Don't play with
They're
them.
cold.
Don't play with them still. No, but for real, like, no, for real though, woke up, like, take a shot, blood. Try, bruv. Because
you know what I'm saying?
ultimately, what is the worst that can happen?
No, it's true.
What, you flop this time. So, try again, blood.
That's what I'm saying, fam.
Do you get it?
That's the goes for everything, bro.
Nah,
Even if
man.
you failed your driving test and that,
Yeah,
you run it up
blood.
again.
Like, don't get twisted. Obviously, I passed mine first time, and
So
like,
did
the
I as
theory
well, still.
and the practical.
No, the
and
theory, I can't have passed
Yeah,
the third time.
no.
A practical pass first
the
time.
theory I passed first time, and the practical still. But
Stick with
regardless, stick with steel. But regardless, I want, and this is what man's pushing, as I said, more to the ends, MTTE. Whoever's listening to this, regardless of what age background you're from and that, if you're afraid of trying something, forget being afraid of it, bruv. Step into it. It's called the fear bubble. What's his name? Ant Middleton, one of the guys from Celeb SAS. You seen that show? It's the thing where they get the celebrities on to do like special force tasks.
Oh, is it?
They get to like jump into the mad cold water in Scotland
like Fear
and all
Factor,
of that.
basically.
Kind of,
Type
but
beat.
yeah, like a boot camp Fear Factor type joints, but
Shout
without.
out Fear Factor though.
Yeah,
That was a good show.
That's where I first saw Joe Rogan.
That's what I thought first saw. You see The Miz?
Massive the Miz. What the hell?
Miz.
This guy.
You know about The Miz? Hey.
This guy, bro. Anyway,
I'm here to play. The Miz.
this guy, bro. No, but as I said, the reason why I bring that up is because the fear bubble is basically obviously the bubble of fear that if you don't step into it, then you're just gonna be there like, raw, like
Shook, man.
Man's probably not gonna be able to do it anyway, so I might as well just stay in my comfort zone. And I know what I'm doing now. I do this every day, so I'm just gonna keep doing that. Well, if you're gonna keep doing that, you're just gonna have the same results, blood.
Exactly,
You're gonna
fam.
have the same results, and
It's something I'll say to you. I don't even want to say it on camera. It's personal. But I'll say it to you after still about the thing of doing the same thing.
Okay, yeah. We'll chop it up, man. But yeah, man. A couple words, and I would like to hear your opinion on these couple quotes as well. Yeah. So the first quote apparently is from Captain Jack Sparrow. Don't know if it is or not, but
I watched that Pirates of the Caribbean. And that, so.
I don't even know if that's from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Jack Sparrow, no?
I don't know, bro. I'm just out here, bro. The problem isn't the
I know
problem.
about William Regal, though.
Man said, we will have a wrestling segment one day, man. Maybe when we get expressions on still. Hopefully one day still, yeah. And Rant, shout out both of them. But
and PK Humble still.
And PK Humble, obviously. The problem isn't the problem. The problem is your attitude about the problem.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
It is. It's like changing your tone, isn't it? Like the way you look at stuff. So even like failing something like a test or something, if you go, oh fuck man, I failed by 2, man, fuck. But then if you go, right, man only failed by 2, you know, that's
calm. All I need to do is sharpen up a little bit.
Exactly, bro. If you have a different perspective from the negative perspective, like obviously positive, then you'll succeed, bro.
Yeah,
you'll succeed.
I think
just have a driving force in you and just keep straight. That's my thing.
I think that's what probably pushes people like myself and yourself, like what you just said, the way that we would look at it. Man might fail something by 1 or 2 marks, and our instant thought is, it's only 2 marks.
Yeah, but some people might think
someone else goes,
it's done.
God, I can't believe it.
I can't do no more.
After all the effort that they believe they put in.
Exactly.
It's subjective how hard something.
Yeah, but to anyone.
Yeah, but they said they put in bare work. And I only done by 2 marks. Oh my God, what am I gonna do? That's not gonna help you, bruv.
Yeah, man, that's the realness. That's the realness.
Delete all that shit. No, but yeah, man.
No,
that's just with that quote. That's one thing that I would encourage people. Change your attitude about a problem that you may have in your life, and you'll quickly find, like, man can actually defeat this obstacle or get past this obstacle that man thinks is a major issue. You think it is, but it's really not.
Yeah, man.
Do you know what I mean? There's ways and there's always solutions to stuff.
Nah, shoot.
And as
you just have to change your thinking.
Who is it that said it? Someone said it. Stay around from man that find a problem in every solution.
I can't remember who said that. I heard that as well.
Yeah,
but it's a true quote though.
Morrison.
What a guy still.
Come on, man.
He's a guy.
Stay away from people that find a problem in every solution, bruv.
Yeah.
Next one, this one's from Steve Harvey. Your reality.
He's a bit jarring sometimes. He's a bit jarring sometimes.
I'm not gonna lie.
I fuck with some of the stuff he be saying.
Is it his mustache?
It might be.
I think it's his mustache. I think you like him, but it's his mustache.
He's always wearing a suit. Not comfortable.
What? How do you know he's not comfortable?
He's not.
His suit's tailored.
He's wearing a suit and has some cards in his hand.
He has cards?
Yeah.
It's because he's on the show?
Yeah.
You're fucking dumb, you know? He's always at work getting money. He's fine.
I hate that shit.
I hate you niggas. I hate your shoes. I hate your laces. I hate your mustache.
Call that Riley, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck them shoes.
Fucking...
This is America. Go on.
What even accent are you trying to do?
No, Riley, bro.
No, I'm joking. Yeah, no. Okay, so, the quote is, your reality is yours. Stop wasting time looking at someone else's reality while doing nothing about your reality.
Facts, man. Comparison is the thief of happiness, bro. It's a simple and overused quote.
Say that again, please. I beg you.
Comparison is the thief of happiness. It's an overused quote, but, like, it's so true, man. And like, I've been a victim of that because there's times I've looked at people that I thought, like, look what he's doing, like, and look what I'm doing. And you just have to remember, like you said, everyone's journey is just different. And someone might look at your journey and go, look at what he's doing and look what I'm doing. So, just like you said, it's about changing your thinking, man. Like, it controls a lot of what you, a lot of what you,
do you know,
your thought process.
You know when man say, the hardest part is turning up. I've said this. A lot of these things I've said before, but they kind of.
You kind of have to say it again.
It's
as well,
like it goes cycle. It goes full cycle.
People need to know these things.
Like
man.
if you can get yourself to get out your bed, you get ready, make yourself presentable, and you turn up to a job interview, or you turn up to a trial, or you turn up to a studio session, or you put on that camera and you record your first video, whatever you're doing, yeah. The hardest part is to just do that first bit. Yeah. It might be shit, it might be sick, whatever. That's all subjective, yeah. But again, if you don't turn on the camera and record that section of your video or whatever, it never exists. So there's no. You got to deep it. It's either you've got something that someone can actually look at and go, oh, do you know what? That's not bad. You know, all you need to do is da-da-da. Or you can have nothing but an idea. Exactly. Yeah, man's gonna start this thing where what I do is I do X, Y, Z. Okay, cool. And it just never becomes. It's just in here. It's in here, bro. So yeah, man. All of these stuff that man's talking about. As I'm here with my little brother.
Like Steve Harvey moustache though. Woman more love you unconditionally. You know how he speaks?
He don't even talk like that. He don't even talk. Name a wait. Name something that you put in the trash can.
Sit on, but you don't sit on. Like, bro, me, bro.
Nah, I fuck with Steve Harvey still.
Nah, he's calm. He's calm.
I read a couple of his books as well. Still,
good books.
Yeah, because I think I read the Think Like a Man one because I wanted to know what he was pushing to the gal them, and there was another book that I read as well, which I think was more about his own life. But I did actually enjoy them, and I did like take some lessons from both of them actually.
Nah, he's calm though. Nah, it's funny though.
Nah, but do you know why I like him, yeah? And why I do listen to his little motivational things? He has been open and said that, there was a point where man was sleeping in his own car. Do you know what I mean? He was making jokes for $20 or whatever, and now, like, let's say, for example, one joke's worth $200K for argument's sake. The point I'm trying to make is he's gone through his own hardship and he's got to where he is now in his life where he's actually a respectable voice in the worldwide.
When he talks, you have to listen.
Yeah, you do listen. Well, I listen to him anyway. Everyone's going to do what they want to do.
Yeah, essentially.
But yeah, with that being said, what are you saying, my guy? Like, what going with you, bro? Separate from all of that stuff, I feel like it's mad because it started off, obviously, we was just talking about general things and that, but then we did kind of get a little bit deeper, like, but I enjoyed this conversation still.
No, so did I, man. No, I feel like this has been good. I feel like, in terms of the depression thing, like I said, I just want to reiterate that, like, you should definitely speak to someone, man. Just speak to people, bro, because even though people might be on this born alone, die alone, I don't trust people shit, yeah. Bro, it's just better when you're open with people, bro. It's better. It's just much better. When you have a voice, you have a voice that's listening to you, and people know what you're talking about as well. So just speak to people, man.
Well, people are funny when they say that. Obviously, you're born alone, die alone, cool and that, yeah. But
well, no,
like,
I'm a loner and this and that.
Yeah, like
that's not. What I mean,
look, hear me out. I get what people mean because even I would. If you're talking about the spectrum of introvert to extrovert, I lean closer to an introvert more than an extrovert.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
No, I've got a good social battery and I can be very sociable. However, I'm a homebody, innit? I prefer to be like indoors more so with my gal or with my boy or, you know what I mean? Like I'm more, that's more my thing. You're not really going to see me out at parties every other weekend. Like I like to go out to eat because I like food. But, you know what I mean? But, yeah. Anyway, bruv. I think I just want to wrap up this pod saying tomorrow is tomorrow, but you have today. And if you have today, just deal with today. 1 hour at a time, 1 step at a time. The loner thing, everyone wants to be a loner and all of these things because it sounds cool and that, but you need someone to drive you to the hospital. You need a doctor to operate on you.
Exactly, bro.
You need someone to bury you.
Y'all niggas ain't got degrees.
You need someone to...
Y'all niggas ain't got degrees. You ain't got
y'all niggas is hiring.
Exactly. This fam just... Fam, but it's America, bro. You don't drive yourself to the hospital.
Nah,
bro. Nah,
I said
bro.
save £15.22. Listen,
I said health insurance.
You know, like that.
That's a life, you
man,
know.
still.
No.
But yeah, look.
Shouts out Canada though. You got free healthcare, my guys.
Hey, come on, man. Be over there soon still. Shout out to Canada gang still. But yeah, man, ultimately, me personally, I just hope that everyone's blessed. If you're not blessed, go outside, get some fresh air, look up, say to yourself, wow, I'm still alive, blood.
Yeah, man.
Like, man can act. Bro, I don't know, man. I feel like, yeah, I've become older and I've become very grateful for basic things, you know?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You realise how much other people don't have, and then you look at yourself.
Bruv.
Like you said, you shouldn't compare, but it's only right you should, kind of thing.
You look, I know if you haven't heard the little thing where they say the man with shoes to the man with the car,
The man with the wheelchair.
to the man with a wheelchair, to the man with no leg. Like, you can do all of that, and you shouldn't have to. Just say, yo, do you know what? Man woke up today. Cool. Let me just see what the day is saying. But yeah, lastly, what I will end on though is to all the people, and this is not no indirect in that. This is just a general message to any haters or ops or pagans or whatever you want to call yourself. Yeah.
Chatting shit.
To all the people that's out there chatting shit that might be seeing what I'm doing, what my guys are doing, what my family's doing, or what people in general are doing,
Keep hating.
and you're hating on that, yeah, as Scrap says, God bless them.
Nah, for real. God bless you.
God bless them.
Oi.
God bless them.
Facts, man.
But yeah, boom.